Let me share this on my Facebook.
Yes, sir. The live notification just went on, and gonna wait for Facebook do its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and check both Facebook and YouTube here, folks. If you're coming on, welcome to this video here. We got some great information for you as always. All right, so make sure you pay close attention to what we're going to be talking about. All right, and looks like we're live on Facebook. We're good there.
I got your alert. I know you live on YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got the notification on. I got the notification on YouTube.
Cool deal. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. My name is Ontarian Hawkins. For those of you who are new, known as the Passive Income Guru. To my right, I have my partner Ty Norris. Guys, we are bringing some information to you that is going to excite you. Okay, we're going to show you proof. We're going to show you what we've been able to achieve since January of this year. And not only that, we've helped several of our people, our investors, make passive income in their sleep. All right. So if you're looking for, if you've been searching for passive income, something legitimate, ladies and gentlemen, not some type of pie in the sky deal that's going to be here and gone tomorrow. As a matter of fact, P.S. by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have certain platforms out there that are under the heat, so to speak. They're slowing down. You know, these companies that come and go, right? They promise you a certain percentage per week or per day. Say, hey, we're going to pay you this, and it may last for a little while, right? But guess what? It's not going to last forever. All right. And I've been in those programs. I know Ty's been in those programs where you go to bed at night. You wonder, is it really going to be? Is the website still going to be up? Right, guys. I've lost thousands in those type of programs where you give your hard-earned money to these platforms, and you're wondering, there's a chance that I can wake up and the website's gone. Okay, my money's gone. Right. So moving forward, what we want to do, what we've created, guys, is something that is not going to go anywhere. You're not going to have to second guess yourself when you put your money in with us. Okay, it's not going to disappear. Okay? Not going to disappear. We don't even have access to your account. Okay, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about a PAMM account, ladies and gentlemen. And this is in the Forex space. If you've ever wanted to tap into the Forex arena, but you didn't know how, number one, number two, you don't have time to learn the skill, or you don't want to learn the skill, okay? And number three, you want to learn how to do it passively without a lot of heartache, right? Without a lot of emotions involved, then a PAMM account is going to be the way to go. For those of you who are new and you don't know what we're talking about, Ty, can you explain to the people? Because we got people from all over, and we got brand new people who want to get their hands on passive income, but they don't know what to do. So can you explain to them what, in simple terms, what's a PAMM account when it comes to Forex trading?
A PAMM account, whenever it comes to Forex trading, just a simple way to say it, you will basically invest your money, and then once you invest the money into the PAMM account, I will be trading it for you, and it's completely hands-free. It's a trader percentage, which is 50%. But like I said, it's completely hands-free. You pretty much just invest it, and then from there I trade it, and then everything is done through the system.
Okay, perfect. So it's kind of like, if I had, put another description on it, it's kind of like putting your money in the bank, and the bank is going to say, hey, you're going to make a certain amount of dividends per week. Although the banks is not going to pay you, what we're doing for you. But that's an analogy, just an example. So basically, guys, you're putting your money into a pot, or just into a system that is going to, or has the potential. Okay, we can't get, I can't put guarantees on this stuff. Okay, disclaimer, we're not guaranteeing you any percentages. We're not guaranteeing any profits here. All right, our past results, of course, are not indicative of future ones, but the potential is there. Okay, and in order to see or to have or experience the potential, guess what? You have to take the calculated risk, right? Without risk, there's what? No reward. All right. So today, guys, we're going to show you numbers. We're going to show you what we've done with the PAMM account since January. All right. Those numbers you see on the title, 200% gain. Actually, over that now.
Yeah, we're over there.
We're over that, man. Over $50,000 in profit. We're over that. Okay. We're going to show you that right now. I'll let Ty do the honors and let you get up the FX books, Ty. And
Okay.
We'll go from there. And we got a question just came in. I will address that question here in a bit, sir. That's a good question. But yes, we're going to go ahead and show you the numbers first, okay?
All right, cool. So y'all can see my screen now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, so right now, what I'm about to show you, this is the MyFX book. If you're familiar with Forex trading, then you already know what a MyFX book is. But let me refresh this. Okay, here we go. All right, so as you can see, this is the PAMM account. This one is the plug. And as you can see, we are already up 214.63% gains since the day we started. Max drawdown has only reached 31%, which is phenomenal. As far as, you know, especially with these gains. Total profits we have made is $5,597.
57,000.
Yeah, since January the 20th. So we're very close to $60,000 in profit. Today we made almost we made 1.5%. You can say 2%. For the week, we did 3%. For the month, we're up 13.71%. Total profit of close to $13,000 for the week, guys. And like I said, this is basically the set it and forget it method. You would invest, put your money into the PAMM, I'll trade it for you. And then, like I said, everything else is done through the system. You don't have to pay out any invoices. You won't have to contact me to pay me or anything. Everything is completely automated.
Right.
Let's just go over some of the percentages. The long wins, out of 135 buys, we won 102 of them. Out of 159 sales, we won 110 of them. So this is very, very accurate. I mean, as you can see. For the month of February, we did 85%. For the month of March, we did 21%. For the month of April, we did 22.88%. And so far in May, we're already up 13%. And this is only the 11th. So I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be a 40% month or a 30% month. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't really know what else to say, man, besides, you know, why you haven't started yet. So from there, you know, I can pass it back on to you, Ontarian, but or unless you can think of anything else you want them to see.
Man, that pretty much shows everything, man. All the numbers, 200%, 214%, over $50,000 in profit. We have in this particular PAMM, we have a little over 100 investors that's come in. We've had several that started with us from the beginning, and you can imagine their account 200% gain has doubled, dang, tripled since we started. Okay, everyone is happy in the group. You know, no one is complaining. Why? Because they're making money. And guys, I think since we started, Ty, we've only had officially one loss. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, we only lost one time. That's whenever it hit the 31%.
Right. So we officially, guys, since January, we've only lost officially had to close out in red one time. Okay.
Mm.
Think about that, guys. Think about that. So now we're going to transition and show you. Let me turn this phone off here.
Can,
It's distraction.
can you see my MetaTrader?
Yes, sir. Sure can.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. So right now, what we're looking at is the MetaTrader platform. Once you see that it says the plug on the NVFX, you know, this is a live account. As you can also see, it says live. So for today, we did 1,858 in profit for the week. Just like how I showed you on the MyFX book, says close to 13,000. And for the month, we up 31. So like I said, I mean, all of the numbers is matching up. And like I said, all of these are done exactly by me, all of the trading. And then, like I said, we don't even have control to your money. Like, because as you can see, like right here, you know, clients withdrew even during open trades. So your money is never locked up, you know, because I have joined PAMs before in the past. Whenever it's like, whenever you try to withdraw, to say, oh, you can't withdraw during open trades. Oh, you have to wait a month. Or I have put my money into some things before. And then, you know, like once you put your money in there, they're supposed to pay you a certain percentage every single week but you have to leave it in there and let it accumulate. And then eventually you try to go back to the website, then the website gone. So, you know.
You're right. You're right about that. There's a particular program. I'm not going to say the name, guys. You probably already know the name of it. That's going on right. Actually, the withdrawals they're locked up. They're slowing down if they haven't already halted, and the company is slowly coming down to the grave, guys. Those type companies have been around for, I mean, they pop up everywhere. And those are the one I'm going to tell you right now, honestly, to stay away from. I don't care how many people's in it. If everybody's doing the same thing, it doesn't make it right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you that from experience. If everybody is doing the same thing, talking about the same thing and having similar results, it's not going to last long. Point blank, guys, we've been around the block. You know, between Ty and I, we got over 2 decades, guys, of experience on this stuff. We're gonna tell you straight, okay? Getting something legitimate like the PAMM we got here, the plug, all right, where we have no access to your money. You don't have to keep your principal in. You can withdraw when you want to withdraw, okay? It's your money to do what you want to do with. So that's just want to put that out there for you, that just stay clear of those programs, because and let me tell you, when they pop up, summertime is upon us. This is the time when they start to really pop up, guys. So be cognizant, be very meticulous on where you invest your money. Okay, very, very meticulous on where you invest your money. All right. But like you were saying, Ty, I mean, we gonna take care of our people, you know, to the best of our abilities, to the best of our abilities. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of my clients, they mainly love it just because they can withdraw at any time.
Right.
You know, so if anything was to happen, you could just, like I said, even during open trades, you could log in, check if something happened, you can withdraw. It ain't like you have to wait till no trades close out or any of that.
Exactly. So that's the beautiful thing about what we have, guys. So now we want to do a quick transition into, actually, before we do that, Ty, I always like to show people the numbers and the power of the numbers. So could you show people the compounding sheet?
Yes.
So you guys can see the power of the 6th wonder. Well, not the 6th, the 8th wonder of the world, which is compound interest, ladies and gentlemen. Once you see these numbers, you should be falling out of your chair and running, not walking, running to what we have here. Okay. So check this out.
My screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So a lot of questions. I don't know why I didn't think of this too, but a lot of questions that a lot of people who also join the PAM account or they actually trade using the indicator. They always ask me, man, like, when should I withdraw? If I start with this amount of money, you know, what should be my steps and so on and so forth. Well, this right here actually gives you a withdrawal trading plan, right? Now, one of my lights went out. But so let's say that you was to start with, I don't know, 1,000, right? Well, yeah, because the minimum to join the PAM is 1,000. So like, let's just say you put in you start out with 1,000, right? So once you put in 1,000, like I said, this is just set it and forget it. So you put in 1,000, you coming back, you checking the balances, and once you see that you have reached $500 in profit, you can go ahead and withdraw $150. And then now at week 2, after you withdrew the 150, you're starting out at 1,350. You let it sit in the PAM, you let it compound, you let it grow. Once you get to 2025, you'll withdraw $250. And then if you just sit, be patient, let this thing compound, let us work for you, let your money work for you, man, once you, let's just say that you about 16 weeks in, right? Which is only about 5-6 months. But like I said, I don't really like to base people on this weekly thing. But like, let's just say that you completed and you get to step 16. Let's just say step 16. Once you get to step 16, you're already 6 figures at the end of that step. And look at your withdrawal. Really, you can already replace your job income depending on, you know, how much you earn a week at work. You know, the average person, they earn about $1,000 a week. So once you make this to about 7 steps, you can already start to replace your job. You know, this account will be matching the same type of returns that you're getting at your job.
Powerful.
And as you can see, your account is steady growing, your withdrawals are steady growing. And if you're just throwing this over into a savings account, you can see your savings account is growing as well. So not only are you just you're not just trading the trade, you're actually trading the withdrawal.
Right. And that's key right there. You know, when in this trading game, guys, I learned that long time ago. Withdraw that money, right? Withdraw your money, you know, and keep that snowball effect going at the same time. And this sheet, guys, you can get access to this sheet. You know, this sheet is going to help you stay focused for sure. For sure.
And if you're on the higher, and then let's just say that you have, you know, 10K that you're willing to invest, as you can see, man, out the gate, these withdrawal steps are already going to be large.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, we showed you the numbers. So
beautiful. And so like I said, guys, the roadmap is here for you. You know, we're going to give you everything you need to be successful. Okay. Now, one more thing we want to show you guys is the secret sauce. How in the world have we been able to muster up 200% gain since January? How have we been able to make a $57,000 profit? What in the world are we using? What are we doing? There's a tool that we have called the cash cow indicator. And I'll let Ty do the honors again and show you guys the strategy that we've been using since day one. And it's been flawless. Okay. So I'll go ahead and let you do the honors, Ty.
All right, perfect. You can see my screen still, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is the cash cow indicator, guys. So whenever you get access to this indicator, like I like to always tell people, and this is also going to be in the course as well. All right, because you get a course with this indicator as well. As you can see, it's 72% accurate, guys. And this goes back testing all the way back to 2020. So if you look at all these alerts since 2020, it's telling you since 2020 with these alerts and these signals that it's going to be giving you that it was actually 72.97% accurate. Might as well say 73% accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whenever you set your alerts up, like how I teach you how to do it in the course, only thing what you have to do is just sit back and wait to be alerted. All right, so like right here, hold on right quick, because I'm doing Zoom as well. All right. So once you actually sit back and then you just wait on these alerts, like right here, how you got an alert on a Euro USD sell. As you can see, you went into a little bit of drawdown, and then the market did sell. So then you would have closed this sell out in a win. But the way how I use it, because I'm more of a scalper, but I'm not like a 5 minute scalper or like a 15-minute time frame scalper. Like that's a lot. What I do is I put my alerts on higher time frames, like 1 hour and above. And whenever I'm alerted, I always go the opposite direction to get some of this pullback before the market gives us the move that the indicator's seeing. So like right here, whenever it hit that says sell, I would have bought it. And as you can see, we went in drawdown. I would have been out the trade already over here. Like let me see, because I just go for 50 pips. So I would have been out of this trade right here. So if I'm on an hour chart, I would have only been in this trade about 3 hours. You see what I'm saying? Then I would have been out waiting for the next alert. And then if we scroll back, like as you can see, it said it was going to buy. Market went down. Eventually it did buy. But I would have been out this trade already right here again. Mm-hmm. It gave us it would have gave us our 50 pips, and this time I would have been in this trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have been in this trade about 7, 8 hours, and then done with it. Got my 50 pips, done. Waited for the next alert. You see what I'm saying? And this is how I use it. Just like right here, it said buy. You can see it took you in a little bit of drawdown until it actually the market corrected itself, and then you won the trade. But that's just how I like to use this indicator. I have students that use it both ways. I have some students that actually use this indicator and take it in the right direction. Like for instance, like with this one, how it said buy, the market actually did buy up. It finally gave me my move I would have been waiting on, and then you see it shot up. So. And told you, and then you also get the closed buy alert. So it actually tells you when to enter and exit the markets.
Love that. Love it.
Yeah. So only like I said in the course, I teach you how to basically set up your alerts. Like how you can see over here, I have my list of alerts that I have set up. And then the only thing what I do is just sit back and wait. Once I get an alert like this one, AUD CAD sale opportunity.
We ain't good off of a UCAD, bro.
Yeah. Let me see. See, like right here, it gave us AUD cash sale opportunity. I took the buy, shot up, got us right out the market. Wasn't even in that hour.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, it's still waiting for that sale. So that's a reason why I do it that way. So like I said, just like right here, it said buy, would have sold it, ate clean off that one, waited till I got my next alert. So that's all I do, guys. As you can see, like I said, I set up my alerts, NZD USD buy. See, we sold it, ate off that, we already done with it. So and to get access, now what was you about to say?
No, I said beautiful. That NU was beautiful drop this morning. Beautiful drop.
Yeah, man. Took us right up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat that. Can't beat that. And that's how we get in these types of profits, guys. Numbers don't lie. 200 almost 15% gains.
Unbelievable.
Almost $58,000 in profit since January.
Well-oiled machine right there, man. That strategy, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
well-oiled machine. So all this, guys, is at your fingertips, at your leisure. When you join us, we're going to over-deliver in value to make sure, number one, that you're able to connect with us and get in here and start making some passive income. And number two, give you the tools and the guide you need to stay focused and to make this a long-term play. Okay. So with that said, let's see if we got any questions. We do. couple of them here. Eugene Yates off of YouTube. He said, why should one invest their money if there is not guarantee? Is my capital guaranteed? All right, Eugene, good question, sir.
You want to take that one?
Sure. If you want to hop in, you can. Good question, Eugene. So basically, sir, here it is. Okay. Well, let me just put it in plain terms. Nothing in life is guaranteed, first of all. Okay. We're talking about investing, which is a risk anyway. All right. So if I go out there and say, hey, you know what? And mind you, there's companies out there that do this. Okay. They say, oh, we're going to pay you 1% a day, 3% a day, 10% a week. Guaranteed. Okay. That puts myself and Ty under the fire, because you know what's expected of us on that basis. That end user is expected to make those type of numbers, and if they don't, guess what can happen? Things can get, the legalities of this thing can get insane. Okay, we can be reported to the FTC, SEC, whatever it is, right? So there's people out there that if you tell them something, they expect it. Okay, so we're covering our butts, right? Covering our reputation here by not putting guarantees out there. We always lead with, you have the potential. We show the numbers because we show you what we've done so far as a result. Those numbers, guys, we didn't muster up those numbers and say, we didn't start and say, hey, we're gonna make $57,000 in 4 months. We're gonna make 200% in 4 months. We didn't come to the table with that. We come to the table with the intent of making a profit for our investors first, and of course, if our investors are making money, then we're making money. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question. You want to chat?
Yeah, not even that. I mean, even if you was to go to JP Morgan or go, like anywhere, even though it's, large companies, they can't guarantee it. Why? Because no one can control the market.
Right.
Yeah. Anytime you do any type of investment, it's a risk. Real estate is a risk. I mean, you could go and get your real estate license. That doesn't guarantee you're going to sell a house.
Right.
Everything is a risk whenever it comes to investing.
Absolutely. All right, Eugene, once again, what's the minimum capital and max capital one to start with? So to start with the plug, it's $1,000 one time. Okay, $1,000 one time. You can, and then as far as maximum, you can add as much money as you want to add. Okay, that's completely up to you. All right. Got a testimonial here from Mike Leverage. From the time I came in late January, he's one of our first investors. He's up 100. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not scripted. We didn't know. We didn't know Mike was even coming on. Watch. But look what he said, ladies and gentlemen, from his mouth only. Of course, that's a happy investor, up 175% since January, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? You're not going to get that in the bank, those type of numbers. Number two, you're not going to get it in a 401k. And number three, if a pension is still around, you're not going to get it from a pension. You're not going to get it from a life insurance policy or annuity. You're not going to get it. You have the highest potential to get it from the plug. Tell you straight. All right. Mr. Murray, the minimum deposit is 100 or 1,000. 1,000 one time. 1,000 one time, Benjamin. Yes, sir. Good question. With the growth spreadsheet, are you considering the 50% fee with those numbers? So I'll let you handle that one, bro.
Yes, I am. Because whenever you're actually looking, matter of fact, I'm gonna actually pull up I actually got a screenshot in my phone already. I sent a couple of my clients some of their returns. So, all right, let me share my screen real quick.
All right, we'll get this off of here.
All right, so can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then let me share my phone. Okay, cool. Can you see my phone now?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So whenever you actually join the PAM account, this is what your trading summary will look like, right? So let's say, uh, okay. So like, let's say that once you have actually joined, as you can see from this investor, his initial deposit was $1,088.95. So far, we have made a total profit of $2,706.46 on this individual account. He with my performance fees, which was $1,226.24, he has made a net profit of $1,480. So
Still phenomenal.
yeah, which is good. And this guy actually started, might as well say February the 1st, because I want to say January the 30th was on the weekend. Not being 100% sure. And so if you go back and then you look at the compound calculator, let's just say he puts in 1,000, and then like I said, whenever he was to make $500 in profit, he's supposed to withdraw $150. You see what I'm saying? So if you already look at his balance here says $2,569.17. So now he would be able to withdraw. I mean, well, he could withdraw everything. So I mean, don't take the words how I say be able, as in he doesn't have an option to withdraw and take all of his money out. But now just going off of that sheet, he could withdraw $150, let it compound till he gets to step 2, and then just so on and so forth, using the sheet going down. You see what I'm saying? So that's just an example of, yes, we do take that into consideration. I mean, you have to.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
And then let me go back to Chrome.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Eugene Yates, well, you well know I got you. Thanks. You're so welcome, sir. Thanks for your question. Christopher Dodds, okay, because I started February 1st with 400 and now my account is at 630. I haven't made a withdrawal. I believe that's 50% growth. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 50% growth would have been 200. So yeah, that's at 630.
That's correct.
Yeah. So using that sheet will actually be able to tell you like what withdrawals and how much to take out, which is I'm sure it should probably say withdraw probably $60.
Mm-hmm. So if you follow that sheet, Christopher, hopefully you got it, man. You can just follow that sheet to the T, make your withdrawals so that you're paying yourself. Okay, very important. And then let the rest just build up. Okay, let the rest just build up, so you can tap into that compounding mode, right? That compounding mode.
Mm-hmm.
Good questions. Good question. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Loving it. Any other questions?
Yeah.
All right. Of course, if you're coming on late, go ahead and rewind the tape. All right. The information to join the PAM is going to be below this video. Also, ladies and gentlemen, below this video. Oh, P.S. by the way, if you're on Facebook, head over to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, Passive Income Guru. Hit the bell notification. That way you get notified every single time I do a video. All right. To keep abreast of what's going on in the Passive Income Guru world. This is one of the top plays online, guys, in 2023. And I believe for many years to come, it's going to be the top play. People are going to be scourging to come into this thing, right? Because why? There's going to be companies that's going to be going out of business left and right. It's happening right now. Okay, one of the major ones is going down the drain, and that's the Big Daddy. Once Big Daddy go down, everything else going to go down with it. Okay, and mind you, guys, you got those marketers out there that push these high risk, high yield type of programs. Guys, stop following them. You're wasting your time. Okay, and they're gonna tell you the same lingo. Don't put in more that you can't afford to lose, knowing that the program is not going to be around a long time. Okay, so be cognizant, especially in 2023, guys. You got to be your wisdom from last year should increase this year and many years to come. You should get smarter. Your your radar should go up. Your radar should get higher, right? Your awareness level should get bigger when it comes to things online. Okay, who you going to trust when it comes to this stuff? We're not me and Ty and I. We're not new kids on the block, ladies and gentlemen. We've been doing this stuff. Okay, we're not just coming on and say, hey, this is we're telling you who we are and all that. And of course, there's new people that need to know who we are. Okay, look at our track record. But guys, we've been doing this. We're not new to this stuff. So we're out there to save the little guys and the big guys too. But the big guys, a lot of times they want to go and do their own thing, right? And that's okay. But little guys need love too. That's what it's all about. Okay.
And then one thing about this compared to the other investments out there is always a buy-in. Like you have to purchase this just to be able to put your money in. With this, if you put your money in and we don't make you a profit, we don't even get paid.
That's it. So it's a win-win.
I mean, we wouldn't be out here just doing it for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm telling you, you've seen the returns, man, over 200% since January.
Hey, man.
Where you gonna see that at?
Unreal. Nowhere else. I'm not gonna see it nowhere else. I know. Chris said, but if I didn't withdraw, should the percentage be higher like Mike at 175%?
It depends on when he started. If Mike when did Mike say he started?
Mike, if you still on, when did you start, sir? He said January. He said late January.
All right, and then when did the guy who just said that start?
Christopher started, he said February.
Okay, then that's why. Mike was in, because whenever we showed the FX book, remember January, January, I think we did the 85%. So that made sense.
Six-figure lifestyle. He said, I thought the plug was a bot, not an indicator. No, sir, it's not a bot. No. It's not a bot. The indicator is just you're probably getting mixed up what the two is. A bot is a software that automatically trades for you. An indicator is a tool, okay? But you still have to make the trade. When you look at a tool, you still got to execute manually, okay? So the indicator is not something that's automated. Just hopefully that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Now it would seem like a bot on your end, because once you invest into the PAMM, it's just set it and forget it. Whenever I'm trading, I'm using the indicator. So, I'm the one who's having to put in those trades and stuff like that. So I don't know if he meant like, once he invests, but yeah, you don't have to trade it at all. So whether you want to call it a bot or EA.
All right. Any idea why my percentage isn't higher? Considering no drama, I'm just trying to get a better understanding.
Besides saying because you missed out on that 85% return month, because everything else is accurate. Because you got 50%, so that means that we had to make 100%. Because if our fees are 50% and you still have 50%, that means that we made 100% during that time span since February. Correct. So whenever we showed you the FX book and you seen we was already up 200%, you missed that 85% month. So from there, after that 85% month, we have made 100%. So if we have made 100%, that's why you have 50%, because the fee is 50%.
Hopefully that makes sense, Chris. All right, AP. How much is the PAMM account? So to invest in the PAMM account, AP is $1,000 one time. Okay. To invest in the PAMM account is $1,000 one time. So you're on YouTube. So underneath the video here, once we're done, there's going to be instructions on how to connect. How to get into the PAMM. Okay. And if you have any trouble issues, you can always book a time to speak with me, so I can ask you questions. Okay. So good deal. Good deal. All right. Chris said perfect. Good deal, Chris.
Mark, but did that make sense to you though, Chris? All right. What did you say Mark said?
Mark said 50% question mark.
I guess he's talking about the performance fee. Basically, if you put in $1,000, let's just use 1,000. So if you put in 1,000 for the month, we did 30%. So that would have been $300, right? So out of that $300, we would have got paid $150, and then you would have got paid $150.
Right.
That's let me know if you get that.
Mark, say again, what's your drawdown?
We have a 30% equity protection on it. So whenever you go and look at the FX book, you'll see the max drawdown was 31, which only got hit once since January.
Right. And Mark, when you go to the when you go to YouTube and you go below the video, the link to the FX books will be there, so you'll be able to have that at your leisure to look at any time. Okay, we don't hide anything, guys. That's the only other thing about us, guys. We're gonna be transparent with you. Okay, we're not here to hide anything. What is the minimum deposit once the investor fee is paid? So 1,000 is it, AP? When you put in 1,000, you're good, right? And then so your investment stays in. That's the other thing. When you invest in the PAMM 1,000 one time, your investment stays in a minimum of 5 days. After 5 days, guess what? You can withdraw your dividends or withdraw what you want to withdraw. Okay. Remember, there's a 50% performance fee. So, for example, once again, like Ty said, if you make $500, if we help you make $500 for the week, just pretty much split that down the middle, 250 to you, 250 to us. Okay, that's what that is. All right, Mark Perry, no sir, you will make 50%. Okay, you will make, it's a 50 performance fee. So whatever we are able to generate you in profit, just slice that in half. That's going to be your portion, and then the other 50% is going to be our portion. Okay. All right. This is Catherine. All right, hey Catherine, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate you. Good questions, guys. Good question. Any other questions before we close it out? Really appreciate you guys coming on. We like to do these videos at least, probably once a week or once every couple of weeks, give you guys some information on what's going on. When do you determine when to take the performance fee? I see it's not at a set day of the week.
Okay. The performance fee is automatically done through the system every 5 days. A way how you can see that would be whenever you log into your back office, and then you click on the plug, because first you'll log in, go to accounts, MT4 PAMM investor. Once you click on the plug, it's going to show you your trading interval week. So whatever the last day is, that's the day that the split will be done. So, but it's done every 5 days.
Right. And everybody's 5 days is going to be different. So your 5-day interval is going to be different from everybody else's. 6-figure lifestyle. The reason I'm confused is I watched another video where you said the plug was traded with a bot and entry was 300 minimum with no. So you're confusing the PAMM with the Sauce bot. Okay. The Sauce EA bot that I have, guys, is separate from the PAMM. The Sauce EA is $300 to get started. It's an auto trader. It's a bot. The PAMM is not a bot. The PAMM, as we told you earlier, is traded manually by my partner Ty here. Okay, so hopefully they clear that up for you. If you make 30% for the month and take half, that's 15%.
Okay, all right. So yeah, it's 15. He pretty much saying the same thing, because 30%, half of it would be 50-50. So y'all was pretty much saying the same thing. You were saying 50-50. He was saying 15. He keeping 15% of the 30%.
So he's percentages. He's talking in percentage gain.
Yeah. But it's still the same thing.
Okay, you're right. That's right, Mark. That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been on Danger. Wow, 45 minutes. Don't even seem like it.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for your questions and everything. Hopefully, we've been able to give you some precise information to where you go to bed at night thinking about us, right? Thinking about this opportunity, and most of all, making a logical decision moving forward. And let me remind you once again, as I always do at the end of most of my videos, times are getting tough, but they're also changing rapidly. And I say that because one of the constituents that's happening is inflation, ladies and gentlemen. Inflation. So what's the situation that's happening with inflation? Prices and everything is going up, but what's happening at most 99% of the jobs? The pay is staying the same, which doesn't make a bit of sense. So what you're going to have to do is combat that by having more than one income stream. Okay. And we went out on a limb and a dream and a goal to help as many people as we can. And one of the ways that we're doing that is through this PAMM account, guys. Okay. So with that said, thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Ontarian Hawks, Passive Income Guru. To my right, I have my partner, Ty Norris. Guys, we're looking forward to helping you make passive income both now and for the future to come for many, many years. Something that you could be proud of and something you can hopefully pass on to your kids and their kids and their kids for many years to come. So thanks for watching. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Peace out.